Somebody gonna talk? Like, what are we doing?
What's up, people?
Yeah.
EBL podcast. You feel me? We back. We back. We back. The naysayers, the people who've been casting shadows over our shoulders. You feel me? We back. You know, we lit.
Yeah, we back again.
Yeah,
I know it's been kind of, a drop for us, but real life. Sorry, real life comes first.
a
But,
drought. It's been a pandemic, sir. Come on.
pandemic for us.
Yeah, it's been a pandemic.
That's what it's kind of. Yeah.
Bro, we back now, nigga. That's all that matters. We back now. We lit. We doing it like we doing it for TV. Let's get it done. We got recaps to do, my niggas.
Hey man, like you said, like TV, certain every TV station has seasons. So, sometimes you gotta take a few weeks off. You know what I'm saying? For the next season start. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Oh man.
How you been though?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been through hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sheesh.
Like we talked about, like you know how we talked about the last thing with my brother-in-law and all that, doing all the other stuff with Mom Dukes and stuff like that, right? Then for like 2 weeks straight, I had the whole house had a whole sinus infection. Like everybody had this shit. I'm like, I don't know how the hell that shit happened. So I'm like, well, I'm not finna be on live coughing and snotting it up and sounding like I got tissue stuck up my nose. Like that shit sounds like that just sounds gross. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, you're not the only one. I was basically hotboxing with people that had that illness, that ailment, not the COVID, but like they had that seasonal cold as it always happens, right? And Windows was all the way up. I'm hotboxing with these dudes. Next day, I know, like I'm talking like I'm Kermit the Frog, and I'm coughing like crazy. My sinus all messed up, and I just feel weak. Bro, I'm better now, but like I still got it in my system a little bit.
Yeah, it's taking me like a week. Yeah. Like shout out to Sudafed. Like Sudafed is my go-to. Like I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, we shout out both for y'all, man. I feel
we might have to be.
Yeah, hey man, like Burger can go jump off a river somewhere.
Yeah, I feel peachy keen, dog. I feel crisp.
Yeah, go play in traffic, Burger. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I mean, but it's usual.
I appreciate your warmth and compassion. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna pause that though.
That's probably cause you can get that.
I usually catch a summer cold like every year, bro. Like it always hits me at least one time, right?
Yeah.
And if I get that summer cold, like the way like I usually don't get sick in the winter, but sometimes I get sick like maybe 3 times in the winter, bro. So like, and it's always almost back to back.
Okay. I feel you on that one. Niggas got a lot to talk about, man. The whole UM4 King's birthday card, man. There's a lot to discuss.
Boy, the card was nice.
Can we talk about? Can we do like we normally do? Just talk about food for a minute. I feel like we always start out our opening with like talk about food.
Okay. So
I went grocery shopping today, bro. Let me tell you what I got very quick though. I got. Bro, so first off, I'm the Frank man. I'm gonna keep some Franks in the cut. Nathan's, you feel me? Frank's fire. Beef Frank skinless too. It's very healthy. Well, I won't say it's healthy, but like it's very delicious. You feel me, yo? And I got some Hawaiian sweet hot dog buns. Fire.
So you got
melting your mouth.
Buns, huh?
Man. For the Franks. You already know. But real talk, I'm a grill like later on this week, and I'm gonna make some chicken fingers too for myself tomorrow.
For the viewers listening, me and Dave are gonna step away, and Kimu's gonna review the J2 battle by himself.
J2 is fire. J2 is fire. He was cheated out of that battle. You feel me?
We'll get to that when we get to that. But no,
what's in your fridge though?
Look, nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I hung out with my Dukes most of the day. Like we had where we go? Oh, we went to steakhouse for lunch, bruh.
Okay,
well, that's good.
Hell yeah, that grill, bro. Grilled the grilled salmon.
Okay,
it's salmon, babe. The L is silent.
I mean,
salmon.
that's kind of weird eating salmon at the steakhouse. I mean, like, okay.
Hey man,
you saying
normally eat some
salmon?
beef.
You saying salmon is like someone saying they're gonna get knighted. You know that, you know that, right?
Yo, like you would be surprised
knifed.
how much I hear salmon in the South, bro. Like until I came to the South, I never heard salmon spoke like that. But like it's salmon for me.
Facts. But no, I had the salmon with the salmon with the rice, and then the fried Brussels sprouts. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to eat a little bit healthy. You know, try to change it up a little bit.
Salute to Wick in the chat. I see you, baby.
Facts.
Salute.
Nigga's funny. Hey. Burger, what's in your fridge, nigga?
Man, actually, I just went shopping. I'm gonna make some barbecue ribs tonight, man. So
barbecue
have a little barbecue ribs, maybe some rice, saute the rice up a little bit, throw some onions and peppers in there. You know what I'm saying? Do it like I'm doing. You know.
I didn't know you
tonight, my nigga. It's already like almost 11 o'clock. What you
I had a long day of work. I didn't get off till about 6:30. You know what I'm saying? Then I hit the grocery store. Went with moms. Took a little trip to the grocery store. Took care of moms. You know what I'm saying? Came back. We on the live. I'll probably cook after we get done. You know what I'm
saying? The single life.
Yes, sir.
Nigga just cook late as hell for no reason.
I didn't know you knew how to grill, Burger. I'm gonna be honest. Like that's surprising me. I didn't know.
In the kitchen,
I didn't. Oh, you said in the kitchen. So you it's some stovetop. It's some stovetop barbecue. That's what we getting.
I put it in the oven, so I marinate it and then I put it in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah,
speaking of ovens, that oven I showed y'all about, bruh.
Here we go. Here we go.
Man. Since I've been cooking on a 1-burner stove, and Dave got some old new range.
Yeah, side note, Burger went. Dave went shopping and got a fire oven.
No. It's a range. It's a range. That's what he.
Yes, it's a range. It's the convection oven. Like, don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? It's got the. I made some convection baked chicken. Nigga, what? Oh my god, that shit was lovely.
Poor children have to eat that food, Dave.
What you mean? I can cook, bitch. Don't try me like that. My bad. I ain't even try you to be.
See, y'all didn't call me out my name. See.
I mean, I as long as you know how to season your food properly, I feel there's some hope in that household.
You know. No matter what race, as long as you season your food, you're good.
Yeah.
Season? I don't know what that is, sir.
Oh yeah, like I think
pepper.
Now, in Dave's household, water is a little too spicy, right? That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Oh man.
I made some lemon pepper. I made some lemon pepper chicken. So mixed veggies. I made some green tea. Like I did the whole 9. Like that shit crazy. Like I was in there for like 3 hours, bro.
Okay, shut it up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, Burger.
And then look. And then hold on. And then still went to work, right? Like I finished just enough time to go right to work.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even have time to eat eat a plate. I was like, all right, fuck it, it's time to go to work. Let me get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you should have stashed you something for work. Take a quick break, munch on that. Mm-hmm. At least that's what I would do.
Fair enough.
All right, so what we getting into? We're getting into first. Which topics?
Let's talk about King's birthday card right quick, right?
Okay. Yeah. You want to start it off, Dave? You want to start it off? You want me to start it off? Where we going?
Hey, what y'all want to talk about? Day 1, day 2? First, it don't matter.
Well, we got to start with day 1. Let's go in chronological order.
I don't know. You want? All right, cool.
Well, unless you have something that some pertinent that you'd like to get to.
Oh, nothing pertinent, sir. Nothing pertinent at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a very humble person right now.
The vocabulary on these 2 scholars right now.
Very crazy. Here we go. All right, so Wu 5 versus Geo. Let's talk about it.
That wasn't the first battle, though, was it? Oh, yeah, it was. My bad. I'm tripping. Go ahead. Because I missed Wu. Sorry, so I was at work, so I missed part of Wu 5 round. And I heard a little bit of Geo. I went back and listened to it the live though. In my opinion, the battle was close. I feel like I don't know. It's I've said this before. Wu 5 style is a little different than what I'm used to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so I think that's why a lot of people like when they, because I think what they like a couple people had a bet for it, right, on the line, and I think they did a fan vote in the chat, and Wu 5 had lost the fan vote, and you know what I'm saying. And I think it's mostly because of the fact that, like I said, it's his style. Like it's a style that you got to get used to. Like whereas Gio, you know, I don't want to call him basic, but it's easier for you to catch what he's saying. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I see what you're putting down. Putting down.
So it's like that's why we're like when they called it for Gio, like I said, I'm not mad at it because it's easier for him to catch. It's easy to digest him versus Wu 5. Do I feel like Wu 5 got cheated? Nah. Like I said again, it was a close battle. Smitty, Burgle.
I'm gonna let Burgle take the reins on that before I put my synopsis on it.
So first off, I want to say shout out Wu 5, both being from Massachusetts. Got to support the home team. But I feel like what
Thought y'all was
Dave
both
kind
from
of
Boston.
said. Hey, Boston, Massachusetts, same place, right? Anyway, I feel kind of like what Dave said. I thought it was a real close battle, and I do like Wu 5's style. So I dig it. I like it. I thought it was close, and Gio slightly edged him. But if someone had Wu 5 winning, I can't be mad at that. I thought it was razor thin. It's just like you said, I was connecting a little more with Gio's style. But I understood what Wu was saying. He had some complex shit in there too. A lot of dudes didn't catch. But I felt Gio's flow a little more. So it became more of a personal thing. It wasn't about, it became more personalized. So now, like, I felt the style a little more. But Wu was cooking. And, like, you know, so it became down to a personal preference, which is how battle rap should be to me. So I thought it was a great battle. And I gave it to Gio personally. But it could have went either way. It was that close.
Right.
Okay. That's what's
hey, Wick said Gio's cadence made it easy to vote for him. Made it easier for him to swing the vote. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I felt that it definitely edged him the win. Both battle rappers, they wasn't really crazy, but like as you go into the match, you see Gio really came in with a game plan. He didn't play around. He didn't try to overcomplicate himself. He knew what the audience wanted to hear. He catered to them very nicely, and he edged the battle out very well. Shout out that boy Gio. He did a nice job. Wu 5 was not bad. I hear a lot of slander going on Wu 5's name. Wu 5 came in. He tried something different. Wu 5 is still getting his experience on his belt. I would say try to clean it up a little bit more. Come in, read your audience. That is a big thing in this community. Read your audience and try your best to write up. You know, you never want to be the last one to the party, and a first round clear or rebuttal clear can easily lose you the battle very quickly in this audio only leagues.
Let me ask y'all this.
Excuse me.
Do y'all feel like if this was on a stage battle, the outcome would have been different?
You want me
not
to go?
really.
You got that? Okay.
I would say not really. The content that they had, it wouldn't have translated as well on stage, but it would have probably been like kind of light, right? I could see it being gassed a little bit, but for the most part, it wouldn't have been as impactful as it would have been like Friday on.
I disagree with you.
Tell me why.
I think Wu's energy would be perfect on stage. Like I think that would have helped his bars more
with the content that they had that night. That energy on stage.
I feel like the way he raps, you got to see him. You got to see him to get. Like I feel like it felt like to me, Gio was calm, cool, and collected, spitting his bars, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it felt like he was calm. He had control of the room. He had control of the situation. It worked.
Of course.
But I feel like if Wu was on the stage, I think the crowd would have fed off his energy. And I think it might have changed things a little bit. I think the slight edge might have went in his favor instead of Gio. But
I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, like I think his energy would have been contagious. Because a lot of people, like Dave said, his style it's an acquired type of style. Like if you don't like it, you're not gonna like it. You know, it's like, well, I think someone compared it to Freeway that night. When it was like, if you don't like Freeway's voice or you don't like the way he raps, you're not even really gonna listen to what he's saying anymore. You're just gonna turn him off, unfortunately. So I think I think Wu on a stage being able to perform some of that material would have worked in his advantage. That's just my opinion, though.
Right. Well, you also got to remember that Wu 5 has more battles on stage than on Discord. Also, I think if I'm not like in Wu 5, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just like I think like he's still trying to learn the quote unquote audio way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I think that like that's all he just needs to work on. It's just like he's got to. It's that like a lot of people don't realize with the audio way is a little bit of aggression, little more humor, and not a slow paced flow. And I think that's what also messes him up because he's got that slow paced flow while on audio. Like you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out John Wick.
All
He
of
said
us.
Wu 5.
Oh my bad.
Shout out John Wick. He said Wu 5 would have had more of an impact than that. Gio's monotone cadence would not have fit on stage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was just saying. Like, I think Gio would have had to turn up a little more if he was on stage. I agree.
Definitely, but in the landscape that he had right here, he didn't really have to turn up too much. People was in tune what he was saying. It wasn't really gas for this battle, right? You mainly got to hear like what both battle rappers had to say content wise, right? And Gio asked him with content wise. It may have been simple, it may have been like a little blasé here and there, right? But it was that confidence that was key. It was that game plan he came in with. Wu 5 with his stage presence, it showed, right? But the crowd wasn't feeling it as much. So he lost on that front. And I felt like he had to do something different to try to edge out Gio, but we didn't see that night.
Right.
So I think we all had Gio edging that battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
But either way, I think it was a damn good battle, man. So salute both MCs.
That's a fact. At the end of the day, it was still a great battle.
In fact, salute Gio for the victory. Salute Wu for his performance. And in some people's eyes, he could have won it. He could have won that battle too. So salute both.
Right. All right. So then the next battle was Ricky and Innovate. Talk to me because I didn't catch that one.
Ooh.
It was a goodie for me.
Ooh.
It was a goodie.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
It was a goodie for me for all the wrong reasons, right?
Oh God, what happened? Talk to me.
It was a few slip ups here and there. I'm not gonna go too in depth with it, but going into the battle, I definitely had Innovate. I thought he was gonna get it clear, and I feel like it ended up being more of a debatable. I still had Innovate, but I felt like on the listen back, Ricky probably could have edged him here or there. So I won't be mad if somebody says Ricky D came in with a clear.
What? Right. What the fuck are you smoking? That nigga Innovate cooked him, and Ricky admitted to getting cooked. He knew he got cooked. That nigga got flambéed.
He admitted later on after the bullies already had tried to bully a win out of him, yo. But I had Innovate winning already.
He got fried.
All right, Virgo, talk about it.
He got bullied.
Talk about it. What happened?
Yo, Innovate turned the Discord into Hiroshima and Nagasaki on poor Ricky, nigga. He knew it. Ricky knew it too. Bro. Because Ricky came out with his round, and it sounded like the second half was freestyle. I'm not gonna lie. And I like Ricky's pause. I like Ricky D pause. Once again, shout out Landini.
I bet you do.
Anyway, Ricky's one of my favorite Discord battle rappers, right? So Ricky comes out. I'm expecting Ricky to go crazy. And he's cooking a little bit, and then it sounds like he's freestyle. It sounded like he was kind of unprepared, right? And then Innovate comes out. Innovate, if anybody's never heard Innovate rap before, this man, it's a crock pot. And what I mean by that is it's slow. He starts off slow, and then he starts to cook. And then he's on a fucking roll, and now it's like a snowball, and he's cooking, and it's just rolling downhill. And that's what he did. It was like in the beginning, Ricky's like, okay, I got a shot. And then halfway through, he's like, yo, I might be losing. And then by the end, he's like, fuck, I got cooked. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And he knew it because Innovate's round was like double the length of Ricky's round. It was crazy, dog. Like the dude, Innovate, he has an orthodox style, but it works if you can understand it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I had Innovate taking that clearly.
Okay.
Great. I mean, it was like Innovate, the battle itself had entertainment value. Just it was good to me.
Definitely.
Dave.
Oh no, like I said.
Oh, he said he didn't catch it. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Come on. Before we go to day 2, on Keith's birthday card, the battles are gonna drop individually. We took down the live, but it should be up momentarily. Give us some time. People are editing here and there. So respect the staff. It's coming soon, people. Don't worry. Everybody want to see that battle. Come on now. We all know what battle it is. Don't worry. It's coming. Day 2 starts off with Dupe and Miss Petty. Who want to start?
Dave, you should start this one off.
I should start this one off?
Yes, why not, Dave?
Oh. I mean, I liked it. All right, so I like the battle overall. Like, shout out to Miss Petty. Like, I don't know why. I love when I hear Miss Petty rap because she's like she bring that crazy unorthodox like style and I fuck with it. I don't know why. I just do. You see what I'm saying? But and then it's like with Dupe was cooking. Like I don't like. First of all, Dupe, why did you rap 8 minutes? Like I understand you wanted to make sure that you win, but 8 minutes, like a little overkill there, buddy. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
I think what we saw that night, right? Was a body bag. Dupe came in there swinging. He knocked the block off Miss Petty. Miss Petty couldn't recover at all. That 8 minutes was 8 minutes of torture, 8 minutes of hell for Miss Petty. I know she wanted to cut Dupe off so badly, but nobody was calling time. Yo, that battle was lit. Yo, yo, Miss Petty did good, but Dupe giving 8 minutes of rapping?
Yeah,
yo, fire. Dupe came in there. He was like, I don't care what nobody said. I'm gonna get my bars off. Ain't nobody stopping me. He smoked. Dupe, good job, bro. Miss Petty, I salute you for taking that beating and that ass whooping like a grown female. But like, yo, I'm gonna call the Levert brothers. They're gonna sing a nice pastor at your funeral. We gonna have something special planned out for you.
That nigga Kibu is hell.
Wow.
How do I?
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Hey.
All righty then.
So do y'all feel? So Wick asked in the chat, do y'all feel like Miss Petty redeemed herself?
She definitely redeemed herself. She finished her content. She got through, no stumbles really. For the most part, she showed up, but it was not enough against what Dupe had in store for her.
Yeah, I didn't I didn't expect E did that. I didn't expect Dupe to wild out like that. Like Dupe was like, nah, we're not doing that.
I felt like he had something to prove, bro. Like he was like,
yeah,
I ain't walking out of here from a Miss Petty loss.
I just think he didn't want to lose to Miss Petty. I think that's what it was, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Miss Petty comes out and she does redeem herself. She puts on a good performance. Like Emu said, no stumbles, no slip ups. Good round from Miss Petty. But and peep this analogy here. I felt like I was listening to the Notorious B.I.G. when I heard Dupe rapping because I kept thinking of Hypnotized. Like, is this nigga's daughter tied up in the Brooklyn basement somewhere? Like, what the fuck? Why is he so like this nigga sound like his life is on the line? Like, if he loses this battle, he's gonna have to amputate a leg. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Nobody wants the Petty loss.
I mean, I guess not. Like,
I caught that. That was a bar.
Yo, it felt like the way Dupe was rhyming, and shout out Dupe, yo, it felt like, I don't know, like he had a check coming from another super sponsor somewhere else. I don't know. But he was on another level. He stepped his game up. He did not want to take this loss. And he's arguably coming off a win. And he just, okay, shout out Dupe, man. Like you said, he out-rapped her in sheer volume. Like, my goodness. He like tripled the length of her round. And he had good content. So shout out Dupe, man. Like Miss Petty had a good round. It's just Dupe came and shone through. Clear victory for Dupe, but another good battle.
Right.
Also, let's not forget our judges for this battle. Well, not this battle, but like overall for the last few battles were Bill Collector, Danny Myers, and A Ward.
Oh yeah, correct. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
for pulling up. Like, we appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of them. So like, nobody wanted to lose in front of these dudes, especially for certain names, because like they was gonna crack on you regardless. And then like, you had like, I don't think a lot of people know Miss Petty is a she's battled on stage before. She's had like some appearances here and there, right? She has a music video out somewhere, right? Fire. But
she got a music video? I didn't know that. That's dope.
Yeah, she got 2 music videos out, right? It's
Shout out Miss Petty. That's what's up.
Wait till you see the music video though. Nobody wants to be that dude to like lose on camera that badly. And I felt like Dupe showed up just so nobody could say it was even close. He overwrote and he exceeded expectations.
Facts. Well, like I said, I think he didn't want to lose to Miss Petty, and B, you know, his Luno battle, a lot of people feel like he got cooked in the Luno battle. Because remember, Luna was his last battle before that.
He definitely did, but Luno was in great form that battle. Luno had something to prove. He was like, okay, I don't like my content. I'm gonna spit it the same way anyway, but more aggression, more cadence. Right. I learned a few tricks. Let's try this out right here. You know, it was a nice battle. Shout out to Luno. We see you, boy. Waiting on that EP to drop real soon. We're gonna promote it.
And that, I mean, in fact, if you look at it under that light, that means Dupe damn sure redeemed himself if he came off a loss. Like, shit. He damn sure, if you had him losing versus Luno, he definitely redeemed himself in this battle.
It turned out to be a redemption arc for a few battle rappers, you know, that night.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you said Miss Petty had a video? I'm just making sure.
I'm gonna post the video soon. Just wait on it.
Is there something special about it?
Yeah, it's something real special about it.
Is it like
I don't like the way he said that.
Wait, is it this?
A little bit.
Yeah. We live.
No, that was just real quick soundbite.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that. Yeah.
I'm just making. Was it that? Is that in the video?
a little bit.
Okay,
you feel me?
A little bit. You know, 5 seconds.
But she had some bars in there, you know.
Oh, okay.
Some dude with some type of hairstyle was in the trunk tied up. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
What?
Yeah. It's a wild music video. It's a wild music video. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody was in the trunk of the car and
so there's a little bit of everything.
She barking at this dude. Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's what's up.
Next battle, please.
Next battle. What we got?
Hey, shout out to the people that watch. Oh, by the way, shout out to the people that watch the lives and stuff. Because I just checked the comments. Somebody even put on there EBL better than UM4. Like, that's dope. For y'all to even say that. Like, for real though.
Yeah, UM4 only had like a few ones that I like, to be honest.
Talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna get in that. We're gonna get
that's on the next one. That's on the next one, people. That's on the next one, people. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, so now we're moving on to that
Pooh
was
Bear
the
versus
beginning of
Opera.
day 2. Yep, so that was Pooh Bear versus Opera. Let's talk about it.
First
off,
my
god,
I want this one. I want this one.
Oh, all right. You really excited for that Glizzy, huh?
Pause.
All right, continue with your recap.
First off, I just want to say, Danny Myers, you a whole freak bull. We didn't forget what you said to Pooh Bear. Shout out to Danny though.
We not doing
He
that.
said, "Man, I love that Pooh Bear dude."
Hey,
Hey,
come on,
man,
man. That's an
that was
enthusiastic
crazy.
battle rap fan, man. How you gonna say something like that?
He paused himself though.
Because he
I'm not
realized
supposed to talk about it. He said, "Oh no, my bad. Pause."
Yeah, because he realized he was around savages, and his enthusiasm got the best
and the
of him.
sharks was lurking.
Of course they were.
They definitely paused him to the moon. They definitely did that.
That's all right. He was enthusiastic and he was excited. Go continue.
So we talk about the actual battle, though.
Yeah, I'm getting into it. Come on, I got a science to this thing, baby.
Okay.
So Appa raps first, right? And like he's cooking, you know. It's a few bars saying there. I could say, but I want to just save it for those watchers that's going to watch the video later on. It was nice, and looking back, I saw it twice. It's very close if on the listen back, right? But when Pooh Bear started rapping and started dropping certain pitches, it broke the room.
His angle.
We learned about certain people that night, right? We learned that, you know, love is blind at times. That's all I'm gonna say. Love is very blind at times.
Shout out Appa.
Shout out to Appa.
Man, salute Appa, man.
Shout out to Oreo too. You know, I love that cat, man.
Can you finish your recap, please? Can you finish your recap?
Hey, it's a process, man. It's a process. Let me work.
Okay,
Let me work.
All right.
Pooh Bear basically trolled everybody with a certain picture of himself. You feel me? But you know, like it was a funny moment. I loved it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pooh Bear clears it a little bit, and he finishes strong. Pooh Bear definitely showed up. Yo, it was his return battle. He wanted to show out. He was ready to eat. Appa as well. He did not want to take a loss to somebody that just had a return and everything. And I say this battle is very debatable. Depending on like which preference you like more, you may side with one person more than the other, right? But even then, it's still very close. I won't be mad at people saying Appa won or Pooh Bear won. Me personally, I had Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear was dope. Pooh Bear did things the certain way that I liked it. You feel me? With the pick drops, with certain bars, with certain like cadences that matched up with the pace of what was going on with the pick drops. Yo, fire.
All right, so now that we got the Dark Lord out the way, let me do my breakdown.
Okay.
Appa, as always, salute to you, my bro, for always showing up whenever you grace EBL. You know you one of the homies, so I appreciate it. Like I even knew when that battle that got booked, the battle's gonna be crazy, right? And overall, it lived up to expectations. Appa went first, you know. It was good. He was saying some wild, crazy stuff. Like, and then it's like he's mixing in some crazy. How do I want to say this? Some crazy material with the because the jokes, because Appa's still a performer too. So and he's throwing that in, getting in different rap pockets, and I was enjoying it. I'm like, oh, I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, damn, Appa really might cook Pooh Bear. Like, this gonna be a difficult round for Pooh Bear to fight back. Like, what is he gonna bring? And then Appa finishes strong, and then Pooh Bear goes, and then Pooh Bear literally took every single solitary thing that's in the bag and threw it at Appa at once. The brother had crazy rhyme patterns, a little bit of freestyle schemes, angles, jokes, crowd control. Like it's like, hey, Kimu, you remember back in the day when you played Pokemon on Game Boy? That's and you went ahead and used the little protein items to max out all your stats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Pooh Bear did that night. He decided to take all of that and threw it at Appa at once. Like it was crazy. And I'm
hey yo, think Dave just died for a second.
You all right there,
My
Playboy?
bad. No, I'm good. I had a cough. My bad.
Mhm.
No, you straight. Get that water, bro. Get
Yeah,
that
get
water.
that
No,
water
we
and
good.
finish your round.
What
Get
was
that
I? What
water
was I?
and
What
Water
finish
was
to
your
the
I?
round.
stage.
Get that water, finish your round.
Water. I got Henny somewhere. I think I put it back in the fridge. I'll go get it in a second. Anyways, but
We don't need that
no,
type of Dave.
huh?
We don't need Henny Dave here.
I don't know. We might. Dave the
All
Henny
right.
Man. Anyways, but no, overall, like, and then it's like in the building, it sounded like he had put Oppo on the moon. But like you said, when I go back and listen to it, it's just like I still have Pooh Bear winning clearly, but it's not like I don't think. But Appa didn't die. You see what I'm saying? He lost, but he was great while he lost. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
It was. I can't even say this was a gentleman's 30, bro, because like it gets bad on both sides, really, if you want to just break everything down. But
Right.
go ahead, Burgle.
I'm gonna make this one a little short and sweet. I did pick Pooh Bear for the victory. Shout out Pooh Bear. Shout out Appa. I thought Appa did a damn good job. I thought his round was fire. His style's a little unorthodox as well. Like Dave mentioned, he's a performer. I think he would probably be better on stage because you can tell like he'll act some of his bars out or whatever. But he was doing his thing. But like I said, to make this short and sweet, I think I've heard this argument before when people have versus battles with songs where they say when you use someone who's deceased, you have like an
Yeah.
advantage because it's like an ingrown event. Pooh Bear, this being his first battle back, everybody waiting to hear him, and the fact that he had fire material, it was too much. I don't really think anybody's beating that Pooh Bear that night. I mean, the way he was rhyming and the fact that he just came home, everybody was waiting to hear him. Like everything was working perfectly. It was the perfect storm for Pooh Bear, and he came through with a good round, like with good material on top of everything. So I think he
like
came
that.
into it with an advantage, and then for him to have some fire, like Appa had really no shot. And like Kimu mentioned, he's dropping pictures that are coinciding with the round perfectly. He's joking on Appa, he's clowning. Pooh Bear, he's freestyling in the middle of his round about Lunchable and shit. He's doing everything. Dave said he was in his bag. He pulled out all the tricks. It was a beautiful performance. And on the listen back, if I want to be extra critical, they both had a few dry spots, so nothing was perfect. But that's just being nitpicky. But I thought it was a great battle, just like most of the battles on this card were pretty damn good. I thought a great battle. Pooh Bear got him. Salute both MCs, but damn, Pooh Bear, hell of a performance, bro. What you got? Who's next?
All right, we got the Saga versus Lord Pujols.
Ooh, you want to talk about it
Yeah.
first? Or you want me to go?
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yo, I mean, shout out both MCs, the Saga, Lord Pujols. It's been a minute since I actually heard Pujols. Shout out, like I said, him. He's been around the Discord for a minute. He comes through with a fire fucking round. I'm talking Pujols is cooking. I'm sorry I don't got no quotables right off the top, but Pujols is fucking cooking. And like perfect round. No stumbles, no nothing. Cooks. Then the Saga comes out and he fucking cooks. And to be honest, he comes out and I like his rollout. He had a perfect Discord rollout, but he's still, and this is a shout out to Brills because when we had this discussion, he still, you could tell, is more of a stage performer, but he was still doing his best on Discord. Saga was also fire. I mean, I guess the inherent bias in me is going to go with Pujols, but I can't be mad if you pick the Saga. But me personally, I'm going with Pujols in a close victory, but it was a fire fucking battle. I mean, y'all got to listen to it, man. Like, both of these MCs was like, Saga did not disappoint. For that to be his first time on the Discord, first time racing the EBL platform, like, yo, he showed out. Like, so he definitely brought it. He had A-Ward obviously rooting him on in the background. That's his 4-horseman stablemate. Like, so it was all, and Pujols had his people in the crowd. It was fucking lit. So, I mean, I think Pujols won a close battle, but shit, they both put on, man. What you think, Kimo?
I feel like the Saga really showed himself like in this battle. Like he shows you like he's not above of getting his hands dirty and coming back down to the drawing board. He's not afraid to try something out differently. He's not afraid to try to use his best bars for this YouTube audience that's listening to just audio only with no visuals, right? And it's fire, bro. The saga really showed levels to this thing, right? But was it enough for Pujols? I think not. Now, I've seen Pujols battle a good many times, right? And he's taken like long hiatuses, but like I've never been like one particularly interested in this type of style, how he battle raps. But he really showed me something. He showed that hunger. I thought he was gonna play around with his legendary title, right? In this lane, but he didn't. He showed you he still got that hunger, that eye of the tiger right there. Yo, he was clawing at Pujols all night long. He showed these dudes. He showed these dudes like, okay, you could be a stage battle all you want to, but if those bars ain't gonna hit in this room, I'm coming for your neck. I had Pujols winning that clear. The saga did good, but like it didn't translate that well, you know, and that. But it was a nice come to for the saga. Definitely, like we're gonna try to get him back here again, like so he can try to wild out. He ain't forget about that being. Trust me.
The DBZ, he was on Android from a Cell saga out the gate. Pujols was snapping.
Thank you for the quotes, Dave. Thank you. Like,
you're welcome, sir. Like, as me personally, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Everybody, Pujols is probably my favorite battle rapper on Discord. I know it's kind of fucked up saying that because I'm also co-league owner, but it's like he's always been one of my favorites. I guess it's because like, you know, when me and him I think it might have to do with a little bit of the fact that, you know, we both started on Discord together. So it's like me and him have just always been homies like that. But it's just, and that's like, for me, hearing Pujols, like I said, always been a fan. You know what I'm saying? And to actually have him back on EBL, because it's been like 2 years, I want to say, since he had last been on the platform. And, you know, for the longest, you know, ever since we started bringing the stage battlers down here, I've been trying to get him on here to battle a stage battler, because it's like, all right, like y'all said, Pujols is one of those guys, you know, he's going to bring a great performance. And, you know, things didn't work, schedules didn't work out, this, that, and the third. Like, even with this battle, like a lot of people don't know, but this battle was scheduled for technically back in April, I think it was.
This battle has been in the making for a while now. Things have been getting delayed here and there, both schedules not panning out, but we finally got a chance to make it happen. Trust me, it's been brewing for a little bit over a few months now, though.
Wait, so that was actually that was supposed to be on the Villa Danny Myers card, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But they got pushed back.
Yeah. So April, May, we're on there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time in the making, and both MCs definitely had their material ready. So, you know, shout out to them. They did not this battle at all.
With people, there's a lot of shots thrown, you know, at each other behind the scenes and stuff like that. So it's like when they finally both mic'd up, and I was like, hey, it's really about to happen. Like, yeah, this about to get litty.
I mean, and also without saying too much, because of the postponement, Saga turned down battles. He wanted Lord Pujols for this battle. He did not. He did not want another opponent. He wanted this battle.
I mean, you gotta realize the Saga is different from a lot of other battle rappers, yo. Like, once he has a target in his mind, he's gonna set out and try to write for that target. He's not gonna think about nobody else in that moment, and he showed that.
Yeah, I like that tunnel vision.
It was a lot of fresh content that we got to hear that night.
Yeah. And also just to add on, like I think what Burgle talked about, like how he opened the round with he opened the round,
the rollout
with like a gospel, a gospel type rollout where he had church gospel music playing in the background, saying this is Pastor Saga, or I can't remember exactly how they did it. did
Well,
it,
if
but
people
it
want
was
to know, they
fire
can
to
go
me.
listen to the damn battle. If they want to know, go to the EBL channel on YouTube
Yeah,
and listen to the
yeah.
damn
I'm not
battle.
about to
Underground.
break down
Fire.
bars all night for you. Not at
Matter
all.
of fact, go
No.
listen to these battles. They're fire.
Yo,
Y'all
they're
not gonna
dropping
interrupt me.
individually soon.
I didn't interrupt y'all. Y'all gonna shut the up and let me get my round out. Fuck y'all. Anyways, I love y'all. Pause. Anyways, ha, but no, you can tell him battling on Discord enabled him to get into that creative bag. You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like he's technically the first stage battler to do something creative like that. To do something a little bit unorthodox compared to some of these other guys. A lot of these other guys, they come down here and just rapped and and everything. But he, like you said, he brought the entertainment factor. And that's another reason why that's the other reason why it was the battle was dope to me.
Definitely feel that. I definitely feel it. It was nice overall. I can rewatch this battle probably like 3 times before I decide to dead it. Right.
I already watched it 5, to be honest.
Damn. Only saw it on the. I saw it live and then I saw it on the rewatch when I was looking at everything else. It was nice.
Right.
It was nice. Again, the battles are dropping soon. Again, they're dropping individually. So get ready to find your favorite battle out of this whole card. You're gonna love it. Trust me. Next battle.
Is this last but
The
not least?
final battle of the night. The title shot to determine the brand new EBL champion of the world. No, I'm just joking. No wrestling fans? All right, forget y'all.
We got a Gold Dust fan in here, but like I'm not gonna call him out.
Oh wow.
That's Dustin Rhodes. No, I'm just messing.
Dusty Rhodes, boy.
No, it's Dustin Rhodes. Okay.
I know. Dusty Rhodes for another nickname.
That was his father, you piece of crap.
Yo, shout out
also
to Wade.
called Dusty Rhodes at one point.
Wayne and Pujols got me dying in the live chat.
I see.
So let's talk about this battle, man. Let's talk about it.
All right, talk. Go ahead, Burger. You got it.
No, I don't want to talk yet.
Okay,
because I'm disgusted, so I don't want to talk yet.
Oh,
all right. I guess I'll start it. Right.
I'll save my vitriol for last.
All right.
Okay.
Got you. This has probably been like one of the most heated, debated battles for this whole year. I predict it's still going to be the most heated battle argument and debatable this whole year, continuing on from this 4. Bro, the judges for this battle again are Danny Myers, Bill Collector, and A Ward. I'm gonna just say that so you can remember that, right? Let me get into it. Battle starts off. Villa starts off first. Nice, right? Villa says a lot of stuff that is kind of OBC to me, right? I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, right? The whole can sardine, peel it back. I done heard that so many times, different version of that, bro. It felt it. I get it, Oflo. I see you in the chat. It's slick talk. I get it. I wasn't feeling it at all, bro. That whole first round, not at all. It was OBC to me. I've heard it 1,000 times, and I felt like he tried to switch a few things up here and there. He tried to switch a gear or two, make it sound fresh. It was dead on arrival to me. So I give the first round to Chuck that came in. Very hot. He came in heavy as always, yo. And what shocked me is like as soon as Chuck ended his first round, he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to start right my second round," and that's what caught a lot of people off guard. Like, yo, he ain't even finished writing yet. Yo, he unprepared. Oh, I don't know how Chuck gonna do, right? Second round comes in. Villa actually starts coming in crazy out the gate. I guess he thought people weren't feeling that first round, like I felt, and he was writing up. Villa comes in fire, spin bars at the wazoo, and it's landing right. Chuck comes in, and it was like a slight pause because we don't know if he was on mute or what, but like he comes in and he starts immediately off with a rebuttal. And if you see the you see the comments in the room at the time, it's just going crazy. It's nice, bro. It's not fans going crazy. It was a judge or two that was like, oh my, right? Third round comes in and Villa does his thing. It wasn't as fire as the second, but he came in with a little bit more slick talk, right? He came in talking that talk. Chuck comes in, no third round, right? No third round. He comes in freestyling. He comes in rebuttaling a little bit. He playing around at this point, right?
Right.
The second part was rebuttal, John Wick. But he comes in playing around a lot in the third round, right? You could say that's Chuck's lightest round, in my opinion. But in that round, he still has a few fire bars, right? And after that, King wraps it up. The judges go to, they debate what they wanted to see, how they liked it or what have you. And what shocked me was almost every judge, right? Or every judge had Villa winning in the room. But like two judges in particular answers shocked me because like they didn't really have a clear reason of why they chose Villa over Chuck. Besides, let's talk about it. Bill Collector said Chuck is kind of an asshole. And that was his only reason on why he picked Villa. A Ward.
Hold on. To clarify, he felt like Chuck was now everybody who's ever listened to Chuck battle, he came into the crowd like it's cool, little joke, little side jokes here and there. But it was like Bill Collector said, now I'm repeating what he said. He said in his opinion, it was just a little bit too much bravado. Like he was just over the top with it. And that's why he was like, yo, that's why you get. True. And then it's like, what else he said? Okay, yeah, he didn't have a third, and then his second was short and everything. So that's why Bill was like, that's why Bill pretty much gave it to him.
We found out later, right? A Ward. I was kind of biased on having A Ward as a judge, right? But like he critiqued well, but like it seemed kind of like Chuck and A Ward had already battled earlier in the year, right? So it seemed like he edged it to Villa just because he had came off a loss to Chuck already. So I could see A Ward just giving Villa the round just because, or the battle just because Chuck washed him in that last drawing. Danny Myers, he actually gave some critiques here and there. I honor his critiques. It was nice.
Virgil?
Was it my turn?
Yes, sir. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Hubris. That's what we're going to talk about right here.
All right. Let's
hubris.
Talk
what is the definition of hubris, sir?
Excessive pride or self-confidence.
Uh-huh.
That's the definition of this battle.
Okay.
Chuck, Villa goes first. Villa does Villa. Villa does a lot of rhyming. He has some filler in there. He's rippity-rappity. It's Villa. He does his thing. God. He's doing well. Chuck comes out, and Chuck is smoking. First round, he's smoking. He's cooking. Destroys Villa in the first round. Clearly. From both, but Chuck is on another level. Chuck is in orbit. He's orbiting Earth looking down at Villa. Boom. Villa's second round, turns it up a notch. He's cooking, does his Villa thing. No shade to Villa. He's cooking. He's doing Villa. Chuck comes out. He's cooking. But obviously, the man did not write a whole round. A minute and 15 seconds of material, which was fire, was great material. But motherfucker, it was so fucking short, it pissed me off. It was so fucking short, it pissed me off. I needed more. Villa's going crazy. You have the material and you don't want to fucking rap. You don't have enough to rap. I'm pissed off at this point because it should have been a clear victory because the material he had in the second round was better in my opinion.
Boom. That's a fact.
anyway, but it's so fucking short. I have no choice but to give it to Villa personally. It's too short. I can't. This man wrote a whole fucking 2.5 minutes of material to your minute, even though your minute was fire. It's just not
okay.
Come on, man. But let's be honest here. I do think the material was better, but come on, man. This is a 3-round battle, and then he comes out in third, and this is where the hubris is at. Because, in my opinion, I don't know this for fact. I mean, he thinks he has it in the bag because his first round was so good. The second round, his material was better, but it was so short. So he probably thinks he has it in the bag, and he clearly doesn't have a third, so he's freestyling. It pissed me off. As a person who likes Chuck as a Discord battle rapper, I know he's way, way better than this. And this is no shade on Villa, because Villa did a great job. But Chuck clearly proved to me, if you want to just compare the first rounds alone, he's on another level, in my opinion. If I just took those 2 first rounds and you listen to him back and you want to call it a 1-rounder, Chuck got a body bag to me. But this is a 3-round battle, and he lost. He lost a 3-round battle. So Villa wins, clearly. There's no debating to me. I know it might not be popular, but because I'm saying, I think Chuck had the better material, but that's not all that counts. There's a whole battle to take into consideration here.
That's a fact.
And as far as the judges, I don't know about the whole A-Ward Chuck thing. I'm not going to dip into that bag, but I am going to say in Chuck's defense, they kind of did say what I'm saying. Like, well, Chuck was kind of better, but he didn't have a third, and they gave it to Villa. That did kind of sound like what they were saying. So I can understand somebody saying, well, it sounded a little wishy-washy. Bill Collector, on the other hand, was very adamant in what he was saying. So I'm just talking about A-Ward and Danny. But I felt disappointed and let down because I know he's better than that, and he proved it in the first round. So I definitely took this personally as a battle rap fan. I wanted more, and I took it personally because I know he could have won that battle.
Oh, that was very, very thoughtful, sir. Thought-spoken, sir. Absolutely. All right, so Mr. Dave, you're up. All right, sir, good. All right, so
hands, sir.
Huh?
You got ashy hands, sir.
Oh no, my hands are nice and not dry.
Sound like rub them together when you was rubbing them hands.
Hey man, Birdman hands rubbing together. Got it.
Man, that sound like you rubbing chalk. Like, what you doing over there, man?
You got to lift some weight. You feel me? Like, I'm in the gym, but let me chalk up first.
What's going on, man? Man, you rubbing sandpaper together? Like, like damn. Come on, brother. Like,
that's what grown man hands sound like when you've been outside using them to work. Fool, fuck out of here.
Pause.
I know that.
Yeah, that was a pause. I didn't think about that. My bad.
I know what Dave doing in his spare time.
Ooh. All right, now, and that was the end of the card, correct?
Yeah.
All right. That was the end of the card.
All right, round 1. All right, so like you, pretty much like everybody, just like both of y'all just said. All right, round 1, I gave it to Chuck. I had it Chuck clear in my opinion. Round 2, for me, it sounded like, for me, first of all, Chuck never rebutted. So to hear Chuck try to rebuttal, that's, to me, it was kind of like, all right, what's going on here? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it did. But it was just like I said, because of the fact of, again, I'm a fan. I personally am a fan of Chuck also. To hear him rebuttal, I'm like, oh, Chuck finally rebutted. Yay. But then I'm also like, but wait a minute. Like, you see what I'm saying? So that's, I'm like, all right, what's going on? So that's why I'm listening. And I'm like, yeah, he's going through his material, but I could again, as a fan of Chuck, I've heard Chuck's battles before. He's adding a little more bravado into that second round than what he normally does. Like, you see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what's really the game plan here, Chuck? Like, you really just feel like, okay, you about to really take this, or like, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? So then, Villa goes, and Villa gets through his round. Clean. Had a lot of dope bars here and there. Crowd, I don't know what y'all was on, but a lot of y'all really was not trying to give Villa no love at all. Like, and it was weird to me. Like, or maybe everybody just wanted to be quiet so that the judges could effectively judge the battle. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't like the fact. That's the one thing I will say. I didn't like the fact that I'm trying out something for a second. That Chuck was getting a little more reaction than Villa when Villa was saying a lot of dope shit. I don't know. It was weird to me. But anyway, and then come down to the third. Villa gets through his third round clean, and like y'all just said, Chuck starts rapping. Huh?
You alive?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Chuck started rapping apparently. I don't know.
And then he stopped, just like
and
that.
Then he stopped.
And then he stopped.
No.
It was that fast. It was that fast.
That's
exactly what happened in the fucking third round. Chuck started rapping and he stopped rapping. And that's what I'm so
I didn't even
upset.
No. My bad, y'all. I got a notification. That's why. Give me one.
I got you. Mute up right quick, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, before we close out on this Chuck versus Villa, right? I just want to say, Villa really did his thing. Like, we talked afterwards, right? But like going into the battle, Villa was already, the underdog. It was a sledge match for Villa. Chuck had the bigger fan base on Discord, bro, and it shows. But Villa, as I said, he wrote up, bro, and Villa really tried to get real close and try to get a win, bro. Like he did some vet moves. Like he wrote over what he should have did, and he used just enough in certain spots to wow the judges. I'm not iffy about the judges voting Villa, because like overall it was a good battle, bro. Like regardless of what the judges said, this is a good battle. You can judge for yourself.
And to say, I agree with you completely. And all jokes aside, I know I'm mad about the Chuck shit, but Villa did his thing. Villa came with 3 rounds. He was prepared. He had 3 rounds of good material. He turned up each round, in my opinion. He won the battle. You know what I'm saying? So salute Villa for that. He did his job. He came through, he won, and he had a good performance. So that's no slight on Villa. I'm just upset because I thought that first round just defined what it should have been, in my opinion. So, I mean, like I said, that's what I love about battle rap. It's an opinionated sport. You know what I mean? So we all got our opinions, but I feel like the whole battle would have went the way the first round did if that man showed up prepared. And he did it, and Villa got the job done. It's that simple. Like, for real.
And like Dave said earlier, bro, like it's like content that you can listen to, just be like, okay, he may have won off this, but like this is battle rap at the end of the day, bro. You got to listen to every third round. I mean, every round, bro. 1, 2, and 3. The third round solidifies that's your most impactful. It should be, right? A lot of battlers don't do that though. But
I don't want to cut you off, but to speak on Bill Collector real quick, I do think he got a little bit personal. I understand him not maybe liking the hubris, that Chuck was doing in the battle, but I thought that was a little uncalled for, to be honest. As a judge, I mean, like, to call him out of his name like that was a little over the top. You could just say, you didn't appreciate it, and that would have been good enough, in my opinion. So I think it was warranted for Chuck to be a little upset for him to talk to him like that, is what I'm trying to say.
Definitely. I think like Bill Collector was trolling. Bill Collector trolls a lot. I understand this, right? But like, as a judge, it's a time and place for all that. And with certain battle rappers that was in there at the moment, I don't think a lot of people thought he was joking, right? I think a lot of people took it. Well, I don't think a lot of people. I think certain people took it as an offense, and then it just went left, right?
Like, yeah, it definitely went left. It definitely went left.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, Bill
had that live
ended. Bill, he's not a stupid person. He knew exactly what was going to happen when you do that to somebody. So he's not dummy. So we knew that was going to happen. But all in all, the card was fire. Like, to be honest, there were really no bad battles on this card. So I mean, unlike UM4, which we're going to talk about in the next podcast. But this card was fire. I thought everybody showed up. Everybody did their thing. There was nobody who didn't show up. There was no chokes. You know what I'm saying? It was a great card.
It was a few battles.
Stock goes up.
Yeah, it was a few battles that did not happen. Caliber versus HB. HB had a situation. It's not my place to go into it, but like,
Okay,
God bless, and we hope you get back in here real soon, man. Take care of the
definitely,
family.
man. Yeah,
Definitely.
take care of that
Definitely.
business and get
Yeah.
back stronger.
So Caliber and HB should be here real soon. Expect that battle to come here, and it's gonna be lit, bro. HB ain't nothing to play around with. Same thing with Caliber, smooth talking, blase dude, and he raps just as smooth as he talks. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shout out Caliber and Geo representing Black Compass. You know
Facts,
what I'm saying?
facts.
For doing their thing. So that's what's up, man. So I think that's all we got for tonight, correct?
Yeah, that's about it, man. You know, Dave took a little sabbatical, but it's all right.
All right, we'll sign us out, my G.
All right, I've been your host, Smitty, aka King Mutera, aka Mr. Get Out, aka Team Misogyny. I'm not only a CEO of this company, I am a victim. You know, it's hard out here for us boys. I understand. Sign yourself up, wait.
Hey, man, you already know Mr. Virgil, Steven Spielberg, 617 salute, go Celtics all day. If it ain't exclusive,
it don't matter.
We appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And don't just watch the battle, be part of the battle. All you gotta do, look in the description, click the link to the Discord, be part of the audience live.